You know, I can appreciate when a topic brings forth conversations and dialogue about that topic. You can go into a wide array of different aspects of that topic. People put in their input, and hopefully the point is to get to a resolution. But there, I think, is a fine line between that and just being reactive to what's going on so that you can take the accountability or take the light off of a specific group of people. Let me let y'all know what I'm talking about. So, this R. Kelly documentary, Surviving R. Kelly, I haven't watched it yet. What I've been doing is just kind of looking at reactions and stuff so that I'm not simultaneously triggered by the documentary and how stupid y'all can get on social media. What I've been seeing a lot from men is, like I said, reactive commentary. One specifically said, is the black community ready to talk about the young men who all lost their virginities to babysitters or older women? And it's like, okay, that is absolutely important, and that's a conversation. And that situation is assault. It's always been assault. It always will be assault. If a grown woman is putting her mouth on a little ding-ding of a kid or any of that shit, that's rape, just like the R. Kelly situation. My issue is with this is that you won't talk about that type of shit. I don't see this type of shit until the R. Kelly documentary drops and the victims are black women. Now all of a sudden we want to talk about the victimhood of black boys and black men as it relates to sexual assault, but these same black men and black boys weren't having this conversation before for a variety of reasons. One of the reasons that I asked the gentleman that tweeted that was, okay, if we want to have this conversation, let's have the conversation. Let's talk about how boys are silenced or told they're gay or they need to man up or they need to be happy that some old woman was sniffing around them or something. When are we going to eradicate that idea and that rhetoric that basically puts this standard, this unattainable standard on men to be these masculine men that don't have feelings and don't say shit about shit, and anytime sex is given to them, it's appreciated because that's all they want to do? When are we going to get rid of that idea? No, you don't want to have the conversation. All you want to do is point out that, yeah, black men is doing shit, but black women do it too. But you don't say shit about that prior to the conversation about R. Kelly when the victims are black women. You want to exonerate black men as a whole from being fucking predators just to point out that they're also victims. We know they're victims. When we talk about rape and sexual assault, we're talking about all of it. We don't exclude young men and boys. We are the ones that was talking shit about Chris Stokes with B2K and Immature and how nasty that shit was to have him in pictures and all that other shit. Y'all wasn't saying shit. Y'all wasn't saying shit until you felt the heat from this topic, because a lot of it applies to a whole lot of y'all. A lot of y'all can dig deep into your bag and realize that you have exhibited predatory behavior, that you yourself have been a predator. Yes, women can be predators. Women are predators. There are women that, yes, we understand that, and we trying to get rid of all that shit. But y'all can't just step into the conversation when you feeling the heat and want to fucking conflate the accountability or take away the accountability from black men because they're victims. They're also predators. Just like women can be victims and predators, R. Kelly himself was a victim and a predator. But we not going to stop talking about him being a predator because he was a victim. And we not going to stop talking about y'all being predators because y'all victims. And vice versa. But the reactive nature of your commentary is troubling, because you don't want to have this full dialogue and this full conversation about the victims of R. Kelly and the victims of abuse. And again, it's so common. Every black woman on Twitter is sitting up with a story. Every black woman in your workplace, in your family, we all got a story about some shit. And now they're being told, but men are feeling the heat and they want to be like, well, no, let's talk about something else. We can talk about all of it as long as you okay talking about this too. As long as you can sit and listen and understand and unpack this shit too. Because we talking about all of it. R. Kelly nasty, Chris Stokes nasty, whoever the fuck else has done some shit, sexually assaulted anybody is fucking disgusting. But we can't seem to fully have this conversation and fully come to a resolution as it relates to sexual assault and rape and any type of violence, because men don't want to take accountability. And it's not because there's a lot of women that's out there fucking gaslighting and pick men. Listen, that's a concept that's newly created and coined, but that are just super agreeable with men and their fuck shit, whether it's because they haven't been a victim or whether it's because they feel differently about who is a victim and what constitutes sexual assault and all. You shut the fuck up. Y'all shut the fuck up, because the reality is this is a problem. This is a fucking problem. And we can't continue to just talk in circles about shit because people don't want to take accountability. Black women are always taking accountability for shit, even shit we didn't cause. We the reason that households only got mothers and the fathers is gone. We the reason the child support system is fucked up. We the reason kids fucked up. We the reason the black community is in shambles. We're always taking accountability for some shit. Meanwhile, always on the front lines for some shit when it's black men at the forefront of it. When it comes to police brutality, we always at the forefront of that. We ain't never asking no additional questions about that. We ain't never saying, but what about that when it comes to that? But when the topic is us being victims and y'all being who victimize us, now is, oh, let's talk about something else. Oh, but what about what y'all do? Like, come on. We can talk about all that if you want to talk about all that, but we're not going to stop talking about one thing because you're uncomfortable. My God.